welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. So today, guys, we're going to be breaking this down, the Europa League and the Conference League match day 4 reaction, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's a bit dark in my room. Let me actually turn the lights on. Is this better? I think this is better, guys. So remember, guys, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I also turned that lights on. So remember, guys, like and subscribe. And yeah, let's hit those likes, man. Hit those likes, man. Hit those likes. So we are at 6 likes for today. Let's try to get up to 15 likes, guys. 15 likes is going to be today's like target. Now, as far as guests are concerned, I don't know if we're going to have any guests for today's stream. If I had to make a guess, most likely not. You know, if anyone wants to join, though, we'll, you know, we're probably not going to have any guests for today. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and get started once someone joins here in the chat, because we currently have no one here in the chat right now at the moment. So let's go ahead and do this thing. So let's see what you guys are saying. Amar17J says, "What's up, man?" Hello to you, man. Hello, Amar. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So yeah, we're gonna start with the Europa League first, I suppose. Let me pull that off real quick. So let's talk about the Europa League. Let me actually pull up the thing. Give me a few seconds, guys. I'll get it up for you guys. All right. So let me share my screen. The Europa League. All right. Let's start with Group A first. So the first group we have here is Group A, guys. Let me actually pull up this page. Let me just go to the detail page. So as you can see right here, guys, West Ham is currently top of the group. They got a huge win over a huge important win against Olympiacos. They got revenge for last time. Paok scored the winning goal. And West Ham, they had to struggle through. You know, Olympiacos is a very defensively solid team. And it was very difficult for West Ham to break them down. It's actually not updated here in the Wikipedia page, which is odd. Let me see if it refreshes. Maybe we shouldn't be using this page. It should be updated here, to be honest. I don't know why it's not updated, but anyways, West Ham got the win, 1-0 win, and then I saw Freiburg destroy TSC. Freiburg absolutely tormented TSC. It was crazy, man. 5-0, jeez. And I was like, wow. I feel so bad for TSC. Like, I genuinely felt bad for them. I was like, wow. This is really sad to see what's going on with that club. And you remember, this is the first time they're in the European competitions, so we have to keep that in mind, that obviously they're unfamiliar territory, and it was always going to be an uphill task for this one. So I think for this group, guys, West Ham, they've actually updated the points here. Why did they haven't updated the scores, which is interesting. So West Ham is currently first right now because they have a superior, because their head-to-head is better than Freiburg. Because remember, West Ham defeated Freiburg. When did West Ham defeat Freiburg? Yeah, West Ham defeated Freiburg 2-1 on the road. So Freiburg basically have to get revenge in London to have the better head-to-head. So it's going to be interesting. So for me, for this group, guys, I think it's very obvious West Ham will advance. And it's just a matter of who's going to get the second place between Freiburg and Olympiacos. I would still say Freiburg, simply because I think Freiburg are a much better team. And I think that Freiburg Olympiacos game, this will pretty much determine who's in that second place, because Olympiacos have to win that game. They have to win that game, and Freiburg have to lose, and I don't think they can. So for me, this group is pretty much, I feel like this group is pretty much settled, and Olympiacos will get third, and TSC get last. So yeah, man, West Ham, man, Freiburg, man, and I think someone scored their first goal, man. I think it was like a 17-year-old. He scored his very first goal for Freiburg. So that's good to see, man. Good to see for him. And yeah. Let me see. Yeah, Freiburg won 5-0. I'm gonna just pull up the foot map here, simply because this is kind of out. This hasn't updated yet. So let's just put it here with the Europa League, so you guys can see the score right here, guys. This player made a mistake for the goal. I don't think. Wait, did he? Maybe this guy did. Let's see. Yeah, Illich, man. So, Roll, yeah, that's the guy I was talking about. He was fantastic on the day. He scored a nice goal there. Scored the opening goal. All right, let's read some of you guys' comments. Bram Blanco says, "What's up, man? I'm new in this channel. All right, thank you for joining. I think I saw you yesterday, man." Albert says, "Big up, man. Big up to you, man. I'm big up to you, Albert. Let's hit those likes, man. Hit those likes button, guys. Hit that likes, man. Hit that like button. Let's try to get to 15 likes, guys. 15 likes is today's target. From now on, guys, my like target is at 15 likes. That's like the new like target I've set on the channel. And that if you can get 15 likes, that'll be a success. I'll consider a successful streamer to get 15 likes. So right now we're at 9. Let's go. All right, I think that's it for Group A. I don't think there's much more to be said about that group. And then Group B, man, this is the real group of death. Now, this hasn't updated yet to the Marseille-Athens game. Marseille did win that game, though. They won 2-0 on the road, a crucial away win. And, yeah, it was big, man. Mbaba scoring the opening goal, and then Marseille scored right at the end there. Ismail Assar scored the 93rd minute. Great counterattack there. And Athens, for me, they had some good chances here and there. It's just that Athens, for me, they were playing their high line. They were playing their high line in an attempt to get back in the game, and they got caught out. And Marseille took full advantage and scored a crucial second goal to seal out the game. And then for Brighton, they got the win over Ajax, a huge win. Fati scored once again. I put him in the thumbnail. Then Ndingra scored in the 53rd minute, and Ajax they defensively just fell apart. I think one of the players made a mistake for the was it for the Ndingra goal or the Fati goal? I don't quite remember. I think it was for the Ndingra goal if I had to make it. I guess. And so for Brighton, man, they're looking great. Ajax just looking so bad, man. Ajax just looking so bad at the moment. And Marseille, man, it's going to be interesting. So that I think the Marseille-Brighton game I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be on the final match day in Brighton. And so that's going to be interesting to see how that pans out, because that could determine a lot of things. Because for me, I think it's fair to say that Athens will now the thing is, if Athens can beat Ajax away, that will be huge. That could be huge. So I feel like this group of death, man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So I don't know why it hasn't updated yet. It should be 8 points for Marseille. Yep, it is updated right now. So Marseille is on 8, Brighton on 7, AK Athens on 4, and Ajax at 2. So I think for this one, guys, I'm really keen to see, because I think Ajax will finish bottom. I'm pretty confident with that. I even predicted that at the start of the season, they will finish bottom. And now it's just a matter of who's going to get that third and second spot, because for me, I think Marseille is probably going to advance. I think Marseille is in a good position to advance, because Marseille, they have to play Ajax at home, which you would expect them to win, puts them at 11 points. The Marseille that will be enough for them to qualify. So remember, you need at least 10 points to generally progress. So I think for Marseille, I think they'll get it done. Brandon Blanco says, you use OneFootball or FootMob? I use FootMob, man. I use FootMob. I used to use OneFootball. Not that much anymore, because I feel like FootMob is better. So yeah. And Matt Channel says, hi everyone, man. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining, Matt. How many likes we're at, man? We're at 9 likes. Come on, guys. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Let's try to get to 15 likes, man. 15 likes, man. 15 likes. All right. Hopefully we can get some people to join. All right. Let's move on to Group C, guys. Let's move into Group C. This group, guys, wow. This group is interesting because Real Betis. Okay, this hasn't updated yet, actually. Why is the Wikipedia page not updated the standings, man? Bruh, they haven't updated the standings. Okay, I'm pretty sure Real Betis won, and I think Rangers also won. So both teams won. So maybe we should just use the FootMob, guys, because this thing is out. It's not been updated, man. It's not been updated. I'll tell you what. Let's do this, guys. Let me see if I can put the table right here. Let's put the table right here, guys. I think this is much better. Okay. Yeah, this is up to date. So Real Betis is currently first right now with 9 points. Rangers in second place with 7. Sparta Prague with third with 4 points, and Aris Limassol last with 3 points. So I think for Real Betis, man. Actually, let me read this comment before we move on to Group C. Brighton have only beaten Ajax so far. What does that suggest for the rest of their games? Well, I guess it just shows to me the Ajax are really bad. It really just shows to me. Now, Brighton still aren't in the clear yet, because they still have to play Athens away. And remember, they lost to Athens at home. And then they have to, play Marseille at home. So That's going to be interesting, guys. That's going to be interesting. So Brighton's not. I'm the only team I'm like confident that's going to advance is Marseille. Marseille, I'm pretty sure will advance. With that win, with those 2 wins over Athens, I think they'll definitely advance now. It's just a matter of whether they're going to top the group or not. So, and like I said, I'm pretty sure Ajax will finish last. So it's going to be between Athens and Brighton for that second place spot. So, yeah, I mean it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, I mean, getting back to the game, man, Real Betis, man, they absolutely obliterated Aris Limassol. Aris Limassol, they had some good moments here and there. They had actually a disallowed goal early in the second half. Then, man, Isco, man. You know, honestly, we have to have a real conversation about Isco, man, because Isco was fantastic in the game, man. And this guy, man, I completely forgot about him. If I'm being honest with you guys, he's one of the most forgotten players. And he balled out today, man. He had a fantastic game. You know, Abde scoring as well, you know, which is good to see. And then obviously Iglesias, Ionze Perez getting the assist. Fakir missed a penalty. Yeah, I mean, Aris Limassol, man, they put up a good game. They had a decent game. It's just that Real Betis is just so much quality, man. Real Betis just have way too much quality for Aris Limassol, and Aris Limassol just couldn't compete. They couldn't compete, man. And yeah, I mean, Real Betis, man, they just look good, man. They look great. And so yeah, I just think for Aris Limassol, man, they were not good on the day. Then moving on, we have Rangers versus Sparta Praha. Rangers got a huge win over Sparta Praha, a massive win, and they needed this win because Rangers, for me, they've been a bit underwhelming recently, and that was a huge win for them in the Europa League because obviously they tied last time to Sparta Prague away, and yeah, man, Sparta Prague, man, they had a disastrous start to the game, a very bad start to the game, and they got back in the game. In the second half, you know, they had a good period. Like first half, they were abysmal, and Rangers took full advantage. The second half, it became a bit more competitive. They pulled one back. They didn't quite have enough to make the comeback, though. And for Rangers, man, it's a huge win, man. Danilo Pereira, man of the match, scored the game-winning goal. And yeah, man, this guy is good, man. This guy is good, and I did not know this, man. He left Feyenoord this summer. Wow, he joined Rangers, man. So that's a good pickup. That's a good pickup Rangers got from Feyenoord, man. A very crucial player. And he's a good player, man. I've used him on Football Manager, man. He's good. And so, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. Lord Cantwell as well, Lundstrom. Like, this Rangers team is a lot better. This Rangers team has good quality. It's just they have to be a bit more consistent, which is my issue, because I feel like this team at times can be a bit underwhelming. So, yeah. All right, I see 9 people are watching, so we have 9 likes, man. Okay, 10 likes now. Come on, we should be reaching 15 likes, guys. 15 likes is the like target. So, no, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man. Let's read some of your guys' comments. Hello guys. Sherry Kula from my show says, let me check those. That happened to me when I saw the Euro qualifiers match. Checked Wikipedia and it wasn't updated hours later. Wow, Brandon Blanco says, interesting. Cherry Colo from my show says Real Betis 4, Aris Limassol 1, Rangers 2, Sparta Praha 1. So yes, Real Betis, Rangers both 1. Betis in the second half have put a foot in the gas. Back to the Real Betis of last season, or at least in this game. I don't want to. I feel like Aris Limassol. I don't think it's a good barometer, Mats, to measure because Aris Limassol weren't really that great on the day. So like Real Betis did play well. Obviously, I'm not saying they didn't, but like I don't know how much we read into this. Like, you know, like there's still a lot more to come because I feel like Real Betis, like, let's see what they do against Sevilla because they have a huge game of the weekend against Sevilla, and we know how much the two teams despise each other, man. So yeah, good one for Rangers. Chericole from my show says, okay, 12 likes. Okay, well, my screen it says 11 likes. I don't know why it says 11 likes on my end, so that's a bit strange. Hopefully, can get 15 likes. The goalkeeper Jack Bradlin is from my home city of Bristol. Wow, that's interesting, man. That's interesting. That must make you feel proud, Mats. That your own Bristol guys is here. Oh, by the way, guys, let me just tell you this right now, guys. Next time, for the next Europa League Matchday 5 stream, I will not be able to do a live reaction because, unfortunately, I have an event that time at November 30th, and I think that's the next match day the games are taking place. So I unfortunately will not be able to do a live reaction. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do either a pre-recorded video when I get back, I'll record a video when I get back, or I might just do a live stream the following day. So we'll see. I don't know how the November 30th thing is going to work. So just want to let you guys know that November 30th, I will not have a Europa League Conference League stream that day. I'll probably just end up just doing like a recorded video or something. I'll probably just record a video. Because like I said, I have an event that day, unfortunately, so I won't be able to do. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Group D. Yeah, somebody removed a like. Okay, why we're at 10 likes now, man? Two people just removed their likes, man. What the heck? Come on, guys, please. Support the stream, man. Support the stream, man. Come on, get the likes up, man. 15 likes, man. Come on, man. Don't unlike it, man, please. Yeah, Kent and Lundstrom still going strong. Finalists from 2 seasons ago. All right. Yeah, still not updated here, man. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Group D, man. Wow, this Wikipedia, man. I thought it would be updated, man. Okay, at least they updated here. At least, so that's good. Let's talk about the first game, which we have here, the early kickoff game. Actually, both games are at the same time. So we have Atalanta versus Sturm Graz. I believe Atalanta won this game. Huge win for them. Luis Muriel scored, I think, in that game. And the Sturm Graz, they had a goal. They had a good goal, man. Sturm Graz actually had a decent there. And Atalanta, man, they missed some good chances here and there and right at the end. And for Atalanta, Dimisti actually scored the goal, not Muriel. Actually, when I say Muriel, man, he came off the bench. So, yeah, for Atalanta, man, they look so dominant. Sturm Graz, they didn't really create any notable opportunities. And Atalanta were just clinical, man. Well, not clinical, but Atalanta just had too much in their tank, and they just couldn't show for it more. They needed more goals, man, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, I think for Inter, man, I'm not for Inter, sorry. Atalanta, man, is a huge win for them, as I believe they have qualified to the round of 16. Yeah, I believe they qualified. I believe they have qualified. So with 10 points, they are going to be in the knockout stage. We'll see if they top the group, though. And then as for Sporting, man, Sporting got a big win over Rocco. A huge win. Rocco went down to 10 men, and they even conceded while being a man up, which is kind of disappointing, man. Like, how do you concede when you have a man advantage? That's kind of disappointing. Anyway, Sporting held on, though, at the end to secure a 2-1 win. As you can see, they were the much better team. Gonzalez scoring 2 penalties. Ruindage scoring their consolation goal at the end. So Pedro Gonzalez, man, he is Sporting's best player. Where would Sporting be without him? And remember, guys, Sporting are top of the Portuguese league right now at the moment. So it's good to see what Sporting are doing. So let me see what you guys saying in the chat. All right. Quentin, okay, I think I already read that. What do you think about Inter Milan, the Serie A and Champions League? Well, we already discussed about them in the Champions League yesterday, so I don't really want to go into the Champions League in the stream because this is a Europa League and Conference League stream. So Inter have been doing good. Let's just put it this way. Inter have been great in the Serie A and the Champions League this season. So it's been a good season for Inter so far. Sporting have a derby this weekend. I think they'll take this win. Ooh, interesting. So, yeah, Sporting, man, they're in a good position, man. Good position. I honestly, guys, Group D is pretty boring, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, we all know we already know Atalanta will advance. And Sporting, they're probably going to advance. So it's just a matter of who's going to get that third place, either Sturm Graz and Rocco. And you would probably say Sturm Graz since they're on 4 points. So, yeah, I feel like that group, not really anything that interesting. Sorry to say. Moving on to Group E. And now, guys, Liverpool lost today, guys. Liverpool lost, which is crazy. I don't think many of us anticipating Liverpool losing, and they lost to Toulouse in controversial fashion. They even had a goal disallowed right at the end there, man. So for Liverpool, man, it's not good, man. It's not good. But I will say this, though, for Liverpool. I don't think that loss will really, it's obviously going to affect them, but I don't think this loss is that detrimental. I still think Liverpool will be fine. They'll still top the group, I would imagine. And I think for Liverpool, man, I think one of the players did a mistake. Was it Simikas? I think Simikas made a mistake for one of the goals I saw in the football. I didn't get to watch this game. I did see some bits and pieces there. Jota scored a consolation goal right at the end to almost make the comeback. And yeah, for Liverpool, man, I think they underestimate Toulouse, man. I think they maybe underestimate Toulouse too much by the point of starting. Like, look at that back line, man. You have Gomez, Matip, Quansah, Samikas. I mean, that's not really a good back line, man. The midfield's actually decent, to be fair. Harvey Elliott, Endo, McAllister. The front three looks good. It's just the defense, man. The defense, and that's what ultimately let Liverpool down in the day is the defense, And I understand they're trying to prioritize, on what is it called, the Premier League, but yeah, Liverpool, man, they just maybe rotate a bit too much. You can see it with the momentum. They had more control of the possession, but they didn't really, weren't able to be that great on the attack, And so for Toulouse, man, this is huge. This is a huge win for them after they got destroyed against them at Anfield, and Liverpool lost this game. So who is the one? Yeah, Samikas is the one that made the mistake. He's the one that made the mistake for the goal. So for Toulouse, man, it's a huge, huge win for them, and this is a great for them to boost their hopes of qualification in this group. So yeah, I think for Liverpool, man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here because they have to go back to the drawing board and see what's their next game, man. Liverpool, their next game is, I think, in the Europa League. What's their next game? Liverpool will play against LESK. Yeah, Liverpool will play against LESK, and I would expect Liverpool to win. You would expect Liverpool to win, and then obviously they play Union SG on the road in the final match day. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Then we have LESK that beat Union SG. Union SG were horrendous on the day. Union SG were so bad. I was so disappointed. Like, to lose, LESK absolutely obliterated them 3-0. Union SG just looked horrible defensively. I don't know what's going on with that team, and it's a mess, man. That's a mess right now at the moment to see what Union SG is going through. And for LASK, man, this is huge. A huge 3-0 win to get revenge after Union SG beat them in controversial fashion. Well, not controversial fashion, but after Union SG did a comeback against them at their stadium at home. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Let me read some of your guys' comments. No Marcus Edwards, the English forward. Strong guns for sure. Third, Matt says. As a Liverpool fan, I am so angry. Cherry Cola from my show says. That was a surprise. I was confident Liverpool would win. Gerald Quansah was a hit or miss defender alone, and Bristol Rovers almost saved Liverpool in Europe. Oh yeah, Matt, that's right. We've been doing the Bristol Rovers save on Football Manager, and Quansah has not really been that great. So maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. I forgot Joe Gomez was still playing. Sebastian said that Liverpool went to France to lose. Yeah, and I believe the goal was disallowed for Liverpool, by the way, because there was a handball McAllister, which doesn't really make sense to me because it hit this chest first. So I don't know what that is not really fair in my opinion. It is what it is, though. Liverpool, they lost the game, and maybe it's good that they lost so they could bounce. They could take it's like a good wake up call for them because like recently, guys, Liverpool have been great. They drew away to Luton, and now of course they lose to Toulouse. So things have to pick up for Liverpool, and luckily for them, though, international break is coming up, so they're in that great position. So maybe the international break, they need that coming up. All right, so let me see what you guys say in the chat. I think we're going to go ahead and move on to the next group, guys. So Group F, guys. Group F we have here is Maccabi Haifa bottom of the group with – actually, why is this not updated? And the Villarreal, man, they did a big comeback. They did a big comeback on the road against Maccabi Haifa. Huge win for them. And that is a crucial win. Look how late they left it, man. Bayana scoring the 82nd minute, Solo scoring the 86th minute. And for Maccabi Haifa, man, it's very disappointing for them to lose in that kind of fashion and after leading the game for most of the game. And yeah, so it's disappointment, man, of course. And it'll be interesting to see what happens, man. And yeah, I just think for Maccabi Haifa, man, they messed up, man. The Rennes, man, they got a huge win over against Panathinaikos. Okay, I'm probably gonna butcher this name. Panathinaikos. Okay. Anyways, they got a huge win over them at home, and it's a huge win for them. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how this group pans out because, like I said, I think Rennes and Villarreal will progress. It's just a matter of who's gonna get that top spot, And I think Rennes is they're probably in a good position, So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. So why is this not updated, man? It should be updated. Oh, I forgot, guys. I forgot. I'm so dumb. Villarreal still have to do. They have to make up for their game against Maccabi Haifa, which they will be doing December 6th. So they'll have to make that a game up. Yeah, that's right. They have a game in hand. I completely forgot about that. They have a game in hand. I completely forgot. That makes a lot of sense, man, because I completely forgot they had a game in hand. Okay, where is everyone, man? Why do we only have 2 people on the stream, man? This is kind of sad. This is really, really sad, man. All right, let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's move on to the next group. I don't think there's much more to be said there in that group. Moving on to Group G, guys. This group is also kind of already decided, in my opinion, because Slavia Praha and Roma. Slavia Praha got revenge. Slavia Praha defeated Roma 2-0 at their stadium at home, and Roma just looked abysmal. I don't know what to say about Roma. They looked so bad in the day. I was so disappointed with Roma because I thought they would win this game, and now Roma's in a tricky position where the head-to-head is even now. And because head-to-head is even, it's going to come down to goal difference. You can see Slavia have a way better goal difference than Roma. So Roma are in a really bad position where Roma basically have to smash their next 2 teams. Now, I still think Roma will be fine because this group is mediocre. Like, I think Roma should be fine. But Roma needs to pick things up because Slavia Praha is just above them in terms of goal difference. And so Slavia Praha, man, that's going to be interesting to see how that comes down to, because remember, both games are going to take place simultaneously at the same time. So it could come down to goal difference, guys. And obviously, Slavia have a +3 goal difference, whereas Roma have a +5. Slavia have a +8. Roma a +5. So let me read some of your guys' comments. Roma are bad. Rome. Oh man. Hey, respect Roma, man. Respect Roma, man. Respect Jose Mourinho, man. Roma is a toy for Strasbourg Steve to sit on. Whoa. And speaking of Roma, guys, they have a huge game of the weekend, guys. I think they play against Lazio and the Olimpico derby. Oh, man, that's going to be insane. That is going to be fire. And so, yeah, actually, I wanted to look at the Roma team that played today. Like, who started for them on the day? Like, I really am genuinely keen to see who started for Roma on the day, man. Let's see who started for Roma. Oh man, wait, what the heck? Lukaku, Aouar, Paredes, Bo, Chelik, dude, this is a strong team. This is a strong team, Mourinho. Man, that's a strong team, man. That's a strong team. There is no excuses, man. There is no excuses to lose to Slavia, bro. And look how dominant they were. 90 shots, 7 on target. Guys, imagine if Slavia scored a 3rd goal. Slavia for sure would be way better. Like, that would have been disastrous for Roma. So Roma should be okay that they won 2-0 at home. So yeah, it's peak, man. It's peak for Roma. So I think Roma will obviously be fine, but it's just a matter of, are they going to top this group or not? That's the kind of the worry there. And Servette, man, they got a huge win over Sheriff Tiraspol, and they did a late comeback, man. A late comeback. They really are scoring the 84th minute. And the Badia, man, scoring the 93rd minute, the penalty to give Servette a huge, and I mean a huge 3 points. It's a massive 3 points, guys. A massive 3 points. And that 3 points could be very, very vital for them in their hopes of getting Conference League football, guys. Because as you can see right here, guys, Servette is now 4 points, where Sheriff Tiraspol is on 1 point. So that is interesting. Sheriff, obviously, Servette have the better head-to-head over Sheriff. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Let me read some of your guys' comments. Without Dybel, they're nothing. Why are we roasting Roma? Well, it's because they lost today. That's probably the reason why. Balkan, yes, very good. Roma, mediocre clubs, not worth watching. Jose's okay manager at the moment. Roma have been the same since Michael Bradley left. Oh man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Wow. Lol. I think Servette will get a result against Roma, but more likely a draw. We'll see, man. We'll see. And then finally, the last group we have here is Group H. Bayer Leverkusen, man, they got a crucial win on the road against Quarterback. And oh my, I was getting worried for Bayer Leverkusen. I was like, okay, I put my booster on for Leverkusen. So please win this game. And they did it, man. Boniface with the 94th minute penalty awarded. I kind of feel bad for Quarterback because they were so close at holding on to a massive draw. It is what it is, though. Bayer Leverkusen take home a massive 3 points. As for Hacken versus Mold, dude, Hacken's disgraceful. Hacken is absolutely disgraceful. I don't know what to say with this club. Like, Hacken, this is the Swedish champions. And they don't even feel like the Hacken have been disgraceful, man. Like, does that show, like, I guess that just shows how mediocre Swedish football is right now. You know, like, this is the best team in Sweden, and this is what they're putting out. So, like, this is ridiculous, man. Like, this is the best club in Sweden, right? Supposedly. Because I believe they're the only Swedish club in Europe this season. And you're telling me they've been that bad? 0 points, minus 11 goal difference, 2 goals scored, 13 goals conceded. Dude, even like Sheriff got more points. Even Maccabi Haifa got more points. LESK got more points. Roko got more points. Errors Limassol, man. Ajax. Even DSC, man. Oh my god. This is ridiculous, guys. I just realized Hacken is the only team in the Europa League that haven't even picked up a point. Oh my word. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely disgraceful. And Sebastian, man, I don't think he's watching this right now, and he probably doesn't want to watch. Oh, jeez, man. This is embarrassing, man. Absolutely embarrassing, man. Hacken, man, have yourselves a shame. I don't want to see Hacken again in Europe. Please. Like, this is ridiculous, man, because this, like, I know they only lost 2-1 today, but, like, they were at home, man. Actually, sorry, 3-1. They were so outclassed in the game. Mold fully deserved the 3 points. Hacken didn't look great at all. And Mold, man, Hacken just looked, Mold just looked so bad. Hacken looks so bad, man. And they're at home as well in the game, man. Oh, they look so bad, man. And Mold, man, they look amazing, man. That third goal was fantastic from Eriksson. That was a really, really good goal from Eriksson there. So, yeah, from Mold, man, huge win. And this group, man, Hacken's already eliminated. Like, there is no hope for Hacken. They're going to finish the group with 0 points. So, they're going to finish the group with 0 points, probably, which would be embarrassing to say the least. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Indeed. All right. I thought Indica would help them, but I guess not. I would say Hacken would win today, to be honest. Don't let Sebastian hear that. Matt says Moldy FC. Hacken got hacked. Hopefully for the Sebastians. There are teams apart from Hammarby that are performing better than Hacken this season. Yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. And I believe the Swedish title will be decided this weekend. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think which two teams can win it? So it's either I think it's either, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe it's either what's that? Malmo or Elfsborg. Malmo, I think Elfsborg just needs a draw, and Malmo needs a win. That's how it comes down to the final match day. And they're both playing against each other. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the final match day, guys. And I'm going to do a reaction on YouTube short for that. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to personally say I think Malmo gets it. I think Malmo is at home for the game. Is Malmo at home for the game? I actually want to look this up. I think Malmo is at home. I want to say. Yeah, Malmo is at home against Elfsborg. So, yeah, basically, Elfsborg just needs a draw, and Malmo needs to win. Malmo needs to win that game. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And, yeah, Hacken, man, absolutely disgraceful. And, maybe I shouldn't have been that surprised because Hacken lost to, what is it called? What's that club called again? KI Classic. Maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. I mean, with all due respect to KI Classic, that's obviously an impressive achievement for them, but, let's be real. The Swedish club can't be losing to a Faroe Island club. Like, that's unacceptable, man. I don't care. Don't give me any. There is no excuses. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Let me see what you guys saying in the chats. We're at 11 likes right now, guys. Let's get it up to 15 likes, man. 15 likes. Let me see what's going on, man. Let me see what you guys saying in the chat. All right. So we're about to move on to the Conference League segment. Do you guys have anything, last couple of things to say about the Europa League before we move on to the Conference League? Alexander Report Football says, hi, thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining. Elversberg and Malmo. Wow, Elversberg, a Christmas to the team. Malmo, Elversberg would have been better. All right. Which group are you discussing? We just finished discussing about Europa League Group H. So you can give your quick thoughts about Europa League before we move on to the Conference League. So we're about to move on, guys. We're about to move on. All right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on, guys. We're going to go ahead and move on. So, is the Conference League segment here? I mean, we can just click the hyperlink, right? Yeah, we can just click the hyperlink. I'll just click that hyperlink. There we go. All right, let's discuss the Conference League, man. All right, let's start with the first group, guys. So Group A, guys. Okay, it's going to take some time to scroll through this, guys. Scroll through this. All right. First group we have here is, guys, bro, the standings aren't even updated. Bro, the standings aren't even updated, man. What an absolute disgrace. Come on, man. Okay, I'm going to refresh my stream. I mean, not refresh my stream. Refresh the link. Come on, man. Please give me the up-to-date standings. Seriously? Seriously? Okay, we're going to have to use the foot mob, guys. We're going to have to use foot mob. So, yeah, here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to use the foot mob, guys, because this is so slow. It hasn't updated. All right. Let me go to the Conference League right here. All right. So we're going to start with the first with Olimpia Ljubljana versus KI Classic. Unfortunately, guys, Olimpia got revenge. KI lost. And it's kind of unfortunate because I think Olimpia have now Classic still have the better head-to-head though. So that there is still hope for them. It's just difficult now because now it puts a lot of pressure. So Balkan Warrior said use SofaScore. Oh yeah, SofaScore is also good too. Actually, you know what? I don't usually use SofaScore. Let's actually do SofaScore, guys. SofaScore. Let's try SofaScore. Actually, that's a good shout, man. That's a good shout. All right. Let's see. Do they have the Conference League here? All right, Conference League. Right. I meant, why is the Conference League not coming out? What the heck? All right, here we go. All right, Group A. Okay, this is actually a lot better. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. This is actually good. I like this website. I like this website more, man. And then it puts, okay, this is great. I don't have to keep clicking multiple websites. Okay, this is good, man. This is good. So let me actually zoom in here, guys. It is a bit small. Okay, I think it's a bit too much. Okay. So this is how we're going to do. Okay, guys. So as you can see right here, guys, bottom of the group is Olimpia. Olimpia got a huge 2-0 win against Classic that puts their hopes back in alive to qualify. And they get revenge. As for Lille, Slovan Bratislava died all three, won all, and I believe Lille won the reverse fixture. Yeah, Lille won the reverse fixture 2-1 at home, and so Lille draw away. And yeah, I just think that for Lille, man, they're in a good position because look at the remaining games they have. Lille still play Olympia on the road, which I would expect them to win, and they classify at home. So it's going to be interesting to see how this group pans out. And yeah, Lille, like I said, guys. So I feel like this group is pretty much decided. Lille and Slovan Bratislava can Classic do something because Classic for me they have to beat Slovan Bratislava at home. I think it's going to come down to that, and if they don't, I think it might be over. And remember, Slovan Bratislava, that last time the two teams played against each other, it was a 2-1 win for Slovan Bratislava. So Classic have to win by like a 2-0 margin to have a better head-to-head. Because remember, guys, head-to-head is a tiebreaker, not goal difference. And I just realized I forgot to change the banner thing. I should be saying Conference League right here. So how do you think do you guys think Classic can advance? Because personally for me, I think it's gonna be a tall task. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. I think Slovenia Bratislava is a bit too strong, and I don't see them getting a result against Lille all the way. Now, but here's the thing, though. If Lille already have topped the group by then maybe Lille will like rest players and allow Klasvik to get. I don't know. I just think it's gonna be difficult for Klasvik. So yeah. So let me know in the chat, guys. Do you think Klasvik can do something, man? So let me see, man. All right. It would be like an English or even a Scottish team losing a team in Northern Ireland. Conference over Europa League. What are you doing? Bristol Rovers spent one season in a league called the Conference League, now named National League. Welcome Warriors that use self a score. What's the highest flight of football Bristol Rovers have played, man? It's the first or second, but it's been a while. Should the ECL have it? It's its own theme. The Europa League theme has become the Thursday night anthem. I think I said with Lille and Slovenia Bratislava. Yeah, I would agree because I think Klasvik for me, it's a good story. It's good for them, but like it's going to be difficult because I think Slovenia Bratislava have too much quality, man. You know, I just think they have too much quality, and I think Olympia has just been bad. Olympia's been bad, man. So the thing is, like, even if they do win, I think Olympia, like, I think Lille, but the thing is, like, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. So. And on the final match today, Slovenia Bratislava play against Olympia. That's also important. So, yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for Klasvik, But I still think third would be great in this group. I think third place would be fantastic, considering it's the first time they've ever competed in Europe. So, I think it would be great for them. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Group B, guys. Group B, wow. Maccabi Tel Aviv, they absolutely tormented Zora Luhansk. I think they were like 3-0 up at one point, and I think Zora Luhansk did get one back in the second half. Ultimately, though, it wasn't quite enough to make the comeback, of course. So I think for Zora Luhansk, man, it's not looking good for them because I believe for me in this group, guys, I always said that it was going to come down to those two matchups, and Maccabi Tel Aviv won on the road. So I think Maccabi Tel Aviv will probably advance now. And for Ghent, they got a huge win over Bristol-Beck. Very, very, very kind of scrappy win, though. I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of expecting Ghent to win this by more comfortably, and ended up only being 3-2, which is kind of shocking because Ghent honestly should be winning this by a bigger margin, And Gift Orban, man. Gift Orban is just amazing, man. That guy is a fantastic player, striker. I'm surprised he's still at Ghent. I feel like he's going to make a big move soon. Like, I could see one of the Belgian clubs picking him up. Next summer. And he could maybe be so good in the Belgium league and then make a big move to like one of the top 5 leagues. So we'll see, man, because Gift Orban is just an amazing player. That guy is fantastic. And what a player, man. Dude, Nigeria have so many attacking players, man. Like, it's so unfair how much depth Nigeria have, man. So, yeah, I just think for Nigeria, man, they're just too stacked, man. They have way too much quality, man. Way too much quality, and it's so unfair. All right, let me see what you guys saying in the chat. Let me see what you guys saying in the chat. Okay. KI should be proud of their performance because this is the first time and from Faroe Islands. Bulgarian Map says, okay. Hello, Bulgarian Map, and thank you for joining. So yeah, for Ghent, man, they for Bristol-Beck, man, they put up a good effort though. They scored 2 goals before halftime, and obviously Ghent lead kind of Ghent made it worse, and there the ended Bristol-Beck's dreams, man. So yeah, I feel like this group is set. I feel like Ghent will qualify now, and now from Maccabi Tel Aviv, Zora Luhansk, man, it's gonna be difficult for them because basically they have to beat them on the road, which will be difficult. So I feel like this group is also pretty much decided. The Group C, man. Oh my word. What is going on with Dinamo Zagreb? I don't know what happened to this club. This was a club that was in the Champions League last season. This was a club that defeated Chelsea Football Club. And now they're losing to Victoria Pleasant on the road. This is absolutely disgraceful for Dinamo Zagreb. I don't know what happened to this club. This club has significantly fallen off. And guys, with that win, Victoria Pleasant, they have basically topped the group automatically because now they have 2 games to spare, and those 2 games are pretty much dead rubbers for them. And they have topped the group. They have topped the group. And so now it's going to be an interesting battle for second place because Balkani is in second place right now, which is incredible for them because this is a club that has been incredible, you know. And I don't think this is a crazy, man. This is amazing for Kosovo, man. So I just think that for Astana, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. You know, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So for Dinamo Zagreb, man, this is disgraceful. Like this is embarrassing. Like, how are you bottom of this group? You can't be bottom. You just can't be bottom with the way you've been playing. So let me read some of your guys' comments. Victoria Pleasant are literally a UCL team from last year. That is true. That is true. Maybe I was a bit harsh there, but Dinamo Zagreb lost to Balkani at home. I think they lost to Balkani at home on match day 3, right? Yeah, match day 2. Match day 2, they lost 2-0 away. Like, you can't be losing to Balkani on the road. And you also shouldn't be losing to Victoria Pleasant at home. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. And wow, this is interesting, man. So Astana have the better head-to-head over Balkani, even though Balkani is in second place. Wait, yeah, actually, that doesn't make sense, though. Shouldn't it be Astana be in second? Because they have the better head-to-head, and head-to-head's a tiebreaker. So this is actually wrong here, guys. Astana should be in second place, not Balkani. So, yeah, for Dinamo Zagreb, man, they have to basically beat Astana on the road, and then they have to beat Balkani on the final match day. I still expect Dinamo Zagreb to do it, but they won't come first at this rate. They're going to come second place at best. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Losing to Victoria Pleasant isn't bad for them. I mean, at home, it's kind of bad because Croatian clubs are generally pretty good at home. Croatia is generally pretty strong at home. So I would expect them not to lose at home. But I see what you mean. Because it is a Champions League club. This is a club that was in the Champions League last season. So, but still, though, like the thing is, for me, losing to Balkani on the road is just bad. It's bad. No other way to put it, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here. I'm surprised by Dinamo Zagreb. Same here, man. Same here. All right, moving on to Group D, guys. Oh my word, Besiktas is in last place. Oh my gosh, this club has. I don't know what's wrong with this club at the moment. The management is a joke. This is a disgraceful, man, from Besiktas, man. And I'm sorry. There are no excuses. If you thought Dinamo Zagreb was bad, this club is even worse than Dinamo Zagreb. This is embarrassing, man. This is a team that had the best roster in this group. I would even say it's better than Club Brugge, at least on paper. And you're telling me you're bottom of this group with 1 point? This is absolutely disgraceful, man. Absolutely disgraceful, man. And you lose to Bodo Glimt at home when Bodo Glimt is terrible on the road. I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say with this club at the moment, and this club is a joke. This club is officially a joke. Club Brugge, man, they got the win over Lugano. You would expect that to happen. And now it's put things interesting because I think Club Brugge have Club Brugge have qualified. Club Brugge have basically qualified. It's just a matter of whether they're going to take top spot or the top first or second place. So I think Club Brugge, do they have the better head-to-head over now? Club Brugge, what was the last time Club Brugge played against Bodo Glimt? So Club Brugge won 1-0 on the road. So Club Brugge will basically have the better head-to-head, you would imagine, because I don't think Bodo Glimt will beat Club Brugge on the road. So yeah, I mean, basically Club Brugge have qualified, and it's going to be a matter of who's going to get that second place. And guys, Lugano, a team that many of us thought they would finish last, might actually have a chance to qualify. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. Also, they're in the group of death. Besiktas needs to be canceled, but Grand Rapids says. At least Besiktas is doing crap in their own league like Zagreb. So Besiktas over Zagreb this season. I mean, both have been underwhelming. And I do expect Dinamo Zagreb to qualify for the round of 16, whereas Besiktas, I don't think they will, honestly. I don't think they will, if I'm being honest. I don't think so. Because they have to play Club Brugge at home, and then they have to play Lugano on the final match day on the road. So, yeah. let's put it this way, guys. Dinamo Zagreb is better than Besiktas in Europe, and then Besiktas is better than Dinamo Zagreb in the league. I think we can all agree with that. So, and yeah, this is crazy, man. This is interesting. All right, Group E, guys. Wow. Aston Villa, man, get a huge 2-1 win over AZ Alkmaar. And AZ Alkmaar, man, very disappointing for them, man. To be bottom of this group is quite insane, considering how good they are in this competition. Remember, this is the same club that made the Conference League semifinals last season. This is a club that almost made it to the final. And now you're telling me they're finishing bottom? It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. So I think for AZ Alkmaar, man, are we going to see them get grouped? Because let's look at the remaining games. AZ Alkmaar still have to play Zrinski. And they have to play Legia Warsaw on the road. Yeah. I think it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. As for Aston Villa, they're in a great position with that win at home. You know, we did the double over them, and now they play Legia Warsaw on the match day 5. And pretty much, if they win that game, they'll pretty much be qualifying. As Zrinski, man, they have been impressive in this group. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them because they have proved a lot of people wrong, man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So Club Brugge and Bodo Glimt to lose. AZ Alkmaar sold Carlsen, Kirkes, etc. Yeah, it was AZ Alkmaar. They sold a lot of key players, and maybe that's the reason why they're struggling in this group so much because of the players they lost. Bulgaria says, "Let's go. Bye bye AZ Alkmaar. Bye bye." Wow, I didn't know you hate AZ Alkmaar, man. As in their spots to lose. All right. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I've been disappointed in AZ Alkmaar. I thought they'd do better than this, and they haven't. So very, very disappointing for them. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Group F, guys. So we just have a few more groups to go through, and then we'll end the stream. We're around 52 minutes, so we just have around 8 minutes left. So I think we'll be able to finish this up soon. How many likes we're on? We're on 13 likes, guys. Can we get 2 more likes before we end today's stream? That would be greatly appreciated if we can do so. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to Group F, guys. So, Fiorentina, man, they got a huge away win in Kukrachi, a big away win, a massive win indeed on the road. And that's a crucial, man. It's crucial 3 points because had they not won that game, they would have been on 6 points, I think. Yeah, 6 points. It would have been a 3-way tie. So, I just think that for Fiorentina, man, they should top this group with the quality players they have. And now, for Ferencváros and Genk, though, it tied 1-1. And who have the better head-to-head? It's actually even. Both teams actually have the same head-to-head. So it's going to come down to goal difference. And both of their goal difference is +2. So which team has scored more goals, actually? I'm actually keen to see. Ferencváros have scored more goals. So therefore, Ferencváros will actually advance as things stand. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens because obviously Kukrachi will probably get 0 points. So Ferencváros have to play them on the road. Genk have to play Fiorentina on the road. And then Genk play Kukrachi at home. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting to see who gets the second place between Ferencváros and Genk because I'm pretty certain that Fiorentina will top the group. And Kukrachi, man, let's see what they can do, man, because they're going to be struggling, man. This is a difficult group for them, and we'll see if they can get any points in this difficult group for them, man. We'll see. All right. No context, just Greg Berhalter. Shakhtar used to play in Legia, but now they play in Hamburg. Do you know why? I actually don't. So if you can inform me, that'd be greatly appreciated. Unless it's political. If it's political, don't tell me here. Tell me the DMs. So tell me here if it's not political. Okay. After that 3-0 loss to KI, Ferencváros haven't let them kill them. Yeah, Ferencváros have been great, guys. Like, I was kind of being really harsh to Ferencváros in my prediction video because other than that 3-0 loss to KI last week, they've actually been pretty solid. They've been pretty good in the league. So that's the reason why I should have been a bit more giving praise to them. Although I still think Genk is really good, man. I think Genk is still a good team, and we know what Belgian clubs are capable of doing in the Conference League. A good result for Fiorentina. They'll take it with the league coming next. The West Ham situation. Okay. Good race for second place. Good race, man. Good race. Indeed. All right. We're going to go ahead and move on to Group G here, guys. And Paok has qualified. Paok and Frankfurt have qualified, and Aberdeen and HJK have been eliminated. So for Frankfurt, man, they get a huge away win at HJK. Massive win. And then for Paok Aberdeen, that ended in a 2-2 draw. And so basically, guys, it's going to come down to who's going to get that top spot between Paok and Frankfurt. When did the two teams play again? Because that's going to be decisive. It's going to be played in match day 5. And Frankfurt basically have to win that game because a draw doesn't really do them favors. It does not do them favors whatsoever. And then Frankfurt still play Aberdeen on the road, and Paok play HJK. So those are pretty much dead rubbers. So for Frankfurt, man, that's going to be interesting, guys. Frankfurt versus Paok is going to be interesting to see which team gets a top spot, because I think if Paok wins that game, oh man, it's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Basically, it's over. So if Paok wins, they definitely top the group. And if Frankfurt wins, it comes down to the final match day, in which Frankfurt just needs a draw, I think, to advance. Yeah, I think they would need a draw to directly top the group. So yeah. And for HJK, man, very disappointing. I think Genk will still go through. I think Genk will go through still. Wow, you're actually having Genk, man. That's going to be interesting, man. Good, interesting. Bulgaria said, "Rip Michael." Paok will win for the Balkans. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. Paok. And obviously, we had like an Aberdeen fan last time they came on the channel. The live chat, he was very disappointed. There was controversial. This time, though, it wasn't as controversial. Aberdeen, they picked up a point after what happened last time, because last time they lost controversially at home against them. So it's going to be interesting. All right, moving on to the final group, guys. The final group we have here. The final group. Frankfurt should win, and HJK should have enough to get above Aberdeen. All right. The final group we have here is Group H, guys. And wow. Ludogorets, man, they won 2-0 against Fenerbahce, which is actually crazy. Wow. Did not expect that, guys. And Ludogorets, man, they might be back in this with that crucial 2-0 win. Nordsjælland Spartak Trnava tie 1-1. So, guys, maybe there is an outside chance for Ludogorets, man. There is an outside chance with that huge win for them. So, because looking at the remaining games, guys, Ludogorets, they have to play Spartak Trnava on the road. It's going to be crazy. Then they play on the final match day against Nordsjælland at home. So, I think it's going to be interesting, guys. I'm actually keen to see what happens in this group, because I thought this group was dusted. I thought it was over for Ludogorets. After they lost, 7-1 to Nordsjælland, I thought, yeah, it was over. It was over. But now, Nordsjælland drop points at home. So now, I still think Fenerbahce will advance. I think Fenerbahce will still top the group, But now, it puts things interesting where that Ludogorets basically is going to come. Here's the thing, though. Nordsjælland have a way better head-to-head. So, Ludogorets cannot ensure this goes down to points, because if both teams tied, it's over for Ludogorets. So Ludogorets have to basically do it by the old-fashioned way and by getting more points. And I think this game is going to be crucial, guys. That Spartak Trnava away game. If Ludogorets can win that game, puts them on 9 points. Let's just say Fenerbahce win that game, then 7, and then where basically Ludogorets, all they just need is a draw to progress. So for Ludogorets, man, I'm happy for them, man. I'm happy for them, because now it makes things very complicated in this group. It makes things very complicated, because now it's made this group come alive. It's made this group come alive, man. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. LJK, a joke. After losing someone when we 2-0, HJK, a joke. What a win for Ludogorets, Mass Channel says. I have Nordsjælland qualifies because I like their team, such as Shurlip. We beat Spartak 4-0. Wow, man. Sami Kiani supports Fenerbahce. Shurlip is one of my favorite wonder kids, but Bulgaria's on front. Ooh, I see, man. I see. This is interesting, man. This is interesting to see what happens, man. All right, so I think we're going to wrap things up here, guys. We've reached the hour mark of today's stream. So it was good discussion, guys, about the Conference League and the Europa League, guys. Hope you guys should enjoy the stream. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for the match reaction against Barcelona versus Deportivo Alaves. In the meantime, there will be some international videos that I'll be dropping this weekend. I'll be dropping the CONCACAF Nations League prediction video. Probably tonight, actually, I'll be dropping that video. And then tomorrow, And day after tomorrow, there'll be AFC World Cup qualifiers and the CAF World Cup qualifiers. And then Sunday we'll have the live stream. And then I think Saturday we'll have the stream on the second channel, debate. And then tomorrow we're gonna have the member stream. Indeed. So I hope we can see you guys there, man. So remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. Comment section below if you're watching the replay. Once again, guys, I will not be able to do a live match reaction. I will not be able to do a Conference League Match Day 5 reaction because I have an event that day. So, and unfortunately, that event takes priority over this. So I will not be able to do that, unfortunately. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably just do a recorded video instead when I get back home. So I will not be able to do a live reaction, unfortunately. There will still be a Champions League live reaction, I think, that week. It's just there won't be a Conference League or Europa League match reaction. So sorry to say to you guys. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. So if you guys make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment down your thoughts, comment section below if you're watching the replay. And yeah, also check out my little platform description below to get access to other platforms and join the other platforms. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.